Hello, this is Daily75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Roleplay Dragon Age Origins. I am the human noble warrior, Aiden Kuzlin, and we are in the Denerim in... I forget the name of the tavern.
Pigs, all of them.
Nod Noble Tavern. It's right up there. Oh, what's this way?
When? Is this yours?
Oh, my bag of components. Thank you, dear. I was wondering where it got to.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes, I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're a great mage, Wen, and you're sharper and wiser than many people I know. Some young ones, too.
Oh, but you should have seen me 15, 20 years ago. The fires have dimmed somewhat since then. But thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
There's a book on the table.
As you say.
Legend of Calenhad, Chapter 3. And there seems to be nothing in here. There's a chest. An empty chest. Now basically we're kind of breaking and entering, but...
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Oh, she's not bad. She picks up a book for me, an account of the nation of Ravain. Don't know that one. Is there anything in here? It's a cabinet. Barrels of filth. There's a vase. Injury kit, which we have plenty of. Probably more than we'll ever need. And a chest that she unlocks. Oh, and there's some nice stuff in here. And 2 gold. Take all. Let's get out of here. That's kind of illegal what I just did. We broke in and stole. Not kind of, it's totally illegal. Let's go. Okay, so let's look at the map to see what we have around here. The Chantry I've been to. Nod Noble Tavern, we're right next to. So Brother Genitivi's home is right here in the marketplace. And then there's another shop we can go to afterwards. Let's go see about Brother Genitivi. Oh, is this him?
Yes. What are you doing here?
Brother Genitivi, I presume?
No. No, I am Waylon, Brother Genitivi's assistant. When you first came in, I was hoping that you had news of Brother Genitivi. Wishful thinking, it seems.
Has something happened to Brother Genitivi?
I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Why would searching for the urn lead him into danger?
Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared.
Where did you send them?
No, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I need to obtain the ashes or Arl Eamon will die.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhad, investigating something in that area.
Oh, I think I know what inn he's talking about. What exactly was he investigating?
I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
But you just said he spoke to you and told you that.
Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts.
You sound nervous. Hiding something?
That's not true. I told you everything I know. Brother Genitivi told me about the inn, and that's all.
Us? Who's us?
Us? I mean me. There is no us. Bah! Why do I keep up this charade? I gave you a chance to turn aside and forget you ever heard of Genitivi and the urn, but you persisted. Now it has come to this. Andraste, forgive me, I do this in your name.
Is he a caster? Quest updated. Okay. Oh! Boy, he went down fast. Brother Genitivi, the scholar who was trying to track down Andraste's final resting place, has gone missing. His assistant Wayland told you that he set off to follow a lead on the urn. However, on further questioning, the man who called himself Wayland became defensive and attacked you. Is now dead. I got that just from doing what we did. But History of the Chantry, Chapter 3, Codex on the Betrayal. So Alistair has become more seasoned. I would like for him to wear the king's armor. Not sure if he'll have the strength for that yet. Oh, he needs to be level 12 for that, so... Can he get anything else? I'm going to go with Overpower. This character lashes out with the shield 3 times. First 2 hits inflict normal damage. The last strike is a critical hit if it connects, knocking the target down unless it passes. A physical resistance check. Shield Master increases the damage. It's good for me. Let's see, what is his strength right now? 33. And to wear King Kaelin's armor... Still needs to be stronger, I think. Oh, Kaelin's shield. Oh. I think Eamon's shield is better. It's 10 defense, 25 stamina, and Kaelin's shield is 4 defense, 1 armor, and a chance to avoid missile attacks. I kind of think that Eamon's shield is better, but yeah, you can't wear Kaelin's armor. It requires 36 strength, so another 38. Oh, that's Blood Dragon. 36 strength for Kaelin's armor, so another... He has to go up another season for that. So I need to take his strength up there, and we are... He's going all muscles. He's not going... well, it's for health-wise. What is it called? It's Constitution. He needs... Yeah. Alistair needs higher Constitution. Especially for being a tank, like he is. And there's another book in here. Now, this book is actually particularly interesting to what we're getting into, and considering I found it, I think I'm going to read it because it will explain quite a bit of what we're about to enter once we go after Brother Genitivi. Let us suggest for the moment that a high dragon is simply an animal. A cunning animal, to be sure, but in possession of no true self-awareness or sentience. There has not, after all, been a single recorded case of a dragon attempting to communicate or performing any act that could not likewise be attributed to a clever beast. How then does one explain the existence of so-called dragon cults throughout history? One dragon cult might be explainable, especially in light of the reverence of the old gods in the ancient Tevinter Imperium. In the wake of the First Blight, many desperate Imperial citizens turned to the worship of real dragons to replace old gods who had failed them. A dragon, after all, was a god figure that they could see. It was there, as real as the archdemon itself, and as evidence makes clear, it did offer a degree of protection to its cultists. Other dragon cults could be explained in light of the first. Some cult members might have survived and spread the word. The worship of old gods was as widespread as the Imperium itself. Certainly such secrets could have made their way into many hands, but there have been reports of dragon cults even in places where the Imperium never touched, among folks who have never heard of the old gods or had any reason to. How does one explain them? Members of a dragon cult live in the same lair as a high dragon, nurturing and protecting its defenseless young. In exchange, the high dragon seems to permit those cultists to kill a small number of those young in order to feast on draconic blood. That blood is said to have a number of strange long-term effects, including bestowing greater strength and endurance, as well as an increased desire to kill. It may breed insanity as well. Navaran dragon hunters have said these cultists are incredibly powerful opponents. The changes in the cultists are a form of blood magic, surely, but how did the symbiotic relationship between the cult and the high dragon form in the first place? How did the cultists know to drink the dragon's blood? How did the High Dragon convince them to care for its young, or know that they would? Is there more to draconic intelligence than we have heretofore guessed at? No member of a dragon cult has ever been taken alive, and what accounts exist from the days of the Navaran hunters record only mad rants and impossible tales of godhood. With dragons only recently reappearing and still incredibly rare, we may never know the truth, but the question remains. From Flame and Scale by Brother Florin, Chantry Scholar 928 Dragon. It's the year that they go every century. So that would be the 9th century since Andraste and the 28th year. So they have a full 100 years between ages. This is why this game is currently called Dragon Age. If you knew the history and the lore, it's called Dragon Age because it was actually going to be called... I don't remember the name of it, but it was going to be named after the Empire of Orlais in some fashion. But right in the year... They choose, I think on the year before the next century, what the name of the next age will be. And there was a great big dragon that was spotted that went over into Orlais and was burning down a few villages, and so they named it the Dragon Age instead of whatever it was going to be named after. Okay, so that was Waylon, his assistant. I guess is his assistant. A book, Chantry Hierarchy. It's not really... What's this? There's a corpse over here. The body of the real Waylon. Okay, so that wasn't Waylon at all. What's in the chest? Steel symbol of Andraste. This holy symbol is crafted from polished steel and has a severe look to it. You know who might like that is Liliana. Genitivi's research. Amidst ramblings about local legends and ancient trade routes, one passage stands out. The village of Haven in the Frostback seems a good place to start. Pity it's not on any maps. Now that's interesting. Quest updated. Brother Genitivi's research suggests that the village of Haven in the mountains to the west might have some clues as to the location of the urn. Brother Genitivi must have gone to Haven to continue its search. Well, this place would seem to be combed over and there's nothing else. So we're going to exit his home. There's still a few places...
It is begun.
Few places in Denerim we can take care of, and they'll only take a few hours before we take off again. And I do want to buy something.
Do you think they sell silk ribbons in that store? I've been meaning to spruce up my boots for the longest time.
So, don't I have something like that? Silk ribbon boots? There are a pair of blue satin shoes. Powder blue satin shoes with long ribbons that circle the ankle. Gold lace trim and dangling gold charms shaped like puppies add the finishing touches. That's kind of... describing somewhat what she's talking about. So, Wonders of Thetis shop, I believe this is for mages from the sounds of it. Thetis, or Thetis? It's the continent we're on. Oh yeah, so this definitely looks like it's for mages. There's a book.
As you say.
New Codex Denerim. And who would this guy be?
Yes, make it quick.
I think it's another one of the apprentices. I have a note here from your master.
Strange. Let's see this. I knew it. I gave that man the best 7 weeks of my life. Well, I guess he won't have me to push around anymore. Ha!
7 weeks. Alright then. Oops. Another book. Geography of Thetis. And here's the proprietor.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Tranquil, I suppose. Browse his wares. Some lesser lyrium, we can always use some of those. These are a little expensive. They're almost a whole gold each. 3/4 of a gold each. Okay, potent lyrium potion. Now, I think I might have to wait to buy things. That's highly expensive, but it's very useful. Greater... Okay, so he has the two... I think there's 4 types of lyrium potions. We have the ingredients to make the 2 lower ones, and the next 2 ones are here, and together that will cost 17 plus gold. Let's see if there's anything else here. Well, let's just buy some lyrium dust. It's not very expensive. Let's buy all the flasks you have. We are a little short on flasks. Tome of Arcane Technique. This is for one of the mages. It's a little pricey. Winter's Breath. Oh, that is very nice. Let's compare it to what Wynn has. Winter's Breath. Oh, it's definitely... her staff is pretty good. I would say this would be better for Morgan, because Morgan uses cold. Plus 10 cold damage, and it radiates colds. Whoa. Very, very expensive garment. Archivist Sash. Restriction to me. Increases experience from Codex. I didn't know that. Is there anything else? There's a bunch of runes, but I don't... Ancient map of an Imperium. An antique wine-stained map showing the boundaries of the ancient Winter Imperium. Well, I could use that. Yeah, I would like to buy things, but just a little expensive. Some of these things are undead. We don't really... We're not... If it was versus Darkspawn, I could see. Chance of Paralysis, not bad. Plus 2 cold damage. Plus 3 fire damage. Plus 5 fire damage. But I think I'm going to leave it at that. If I was going to buy something, I'd want to upgrade myself. Yeah. It's the book... History of the Chantry, Chapter 4. Looks like there's a scroll here. The Canary. Well, maybe that'll explain my friend. The Codex, the ANR? What the heck? I don't even know what that is. I just want to make sure I haven't missed any quest codex. Quest related. Oh, there's Blackstone Letter of Condolences. That's... This is what I have to give to the wives of the dead soldiers. My dear lady, it is with great regret that I must inform you of the death of your husband. He has died as he lived, with the greatest honor, completing a task of vital importance to the guild. Rest assured that we will take vengeance on those responsible for his death. Please accept my condolences for your loss. Anyway. So, if I ever become more wealthy, I will return to this place. And hopefully I will. My father would have had thousands of gold at his fingertips, and I have barely anything just to get by. The barrel. Another health poultice. Lesser ones, not really. What's this mysterious door? The door opens a crack in response to your knock. There is a light breeze, like a change in pressure. I have a feeling this is about Red Jenny, because I said it's just off the marketplace. Present the small painted box. A large shadow nods. A pouch of coins appears in exchange. Continue. The door closes. 3 gold sovereigns. Not bad. I have no idea what's in this warehouse.
As you say.
Some armor. Stuff to bring us money.
It has begun.
A little bit of coin. Chest.
I shall do it.
There's a room here. An empty room here. Yeah, there's nothing. So we're gonna leave. Alright, so that's that. I saw a poster on the wall over this way, and we do have to continue on further. We have to go to that tavern. Or not the tavern, the whorehouse, and kill a few people in the back alleys. Grey Warden poster. Don't believe the lies. Friends of the Grey Wardens, assemble. Continue. The Hidden Pearl, that's where we're supposed to go, holds the key to resistance. The Griffins will rise again. Continue. Well, that's interesting.
Message for you, my lord.
Who?
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Trial of Crows. A delivery boy has given you a cryptic message saying that if you're interested in working with the Antivan Crows, that you should head to one of the back rooms of the Nod Noble Tavern. Okay, message received.
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage.
What have the elves done this time?
There's been an elven uprising. Knifeears even have the gall to attack the Jarl's only son. Killed him in cold blood. With the whole Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Jarl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
Wow. Okay, so that's Arl
The
House.
alienage is closed.
Yes,
be
yes,
on
yes.
your way.
Yes, yes. That's how that became so messed up.
Some folks came in yesterday with crazy stories about Redcliffe. You hear about that?
Something about the dead rising and killing everyone in Redcliffe. And Arlema nearly dead from some illness.
Crazy, isn't it? Sounds like the end times.
Maker's breath, as if we don't have enough to worry about. Arlema would...
Wow. So how do I get in the back alleys? That's a good question. There is actually... Okay, there's another door here for the paint from the Mages Collective. I think that I have 2 more doors. 4 homes, yeah, I've done 2. And this is, I believe, this is the address of the woman I'm supposed to give a letter of condolence to.
Yes?
You're Sarah, right? I'm sorry to tell you that your husband is dead.
Why? What did he do to deserve this?
Oh, that went well. How is it supposed to go? It's about as good as it could go. So I need to make my way. I think... How the heck do you do it? World map. Okay, so now this is how you do it. So we're up here in the market district. I'm sure. Kind of looks like a pig's head. The Pearl is there. One of Denerim's fancier brothels. Okay. So we have a few areas that we're supposed to clear out. A few black alleys. Arl of Denerim's estate, an enormous estate. Residence of the current Arl of Denerim, which is Arl Rendon Howe, which I have vowed to kill. Alienage, we cannot get in there. So let's start off. Let's go this way, and then we'll end up at the Pearl at the end. Let's get rid of these 3 places. Probably take me a few hours to get over here. Maybe. Taking the back alley now. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video here and we'll continue on with the rest of Denerim. Thanks for watching, guys, and more to come.